Hey, what up, TikTok, YouTube? I have another channel message. Today is November 23rd, 2025. The time is 6:46 a.m. I done did this message like 3, 4 times. So if I said something and I didn't say it, I probably say it in another video. Okay. Just give your girl some grace. So the message, this is different messages I got through the week, but this particular message, this first message, was Friday the 21st. Different messages. I think I got love messages and I got spiritual messages, inspirational messages. More of my messages and readings is going to be dealing with on your spiritual side and your healing side more than love. Okay, love is part of the journey, but that is not my main priority. You know, that's gonna come anyway. You know, if that's what you want. But what I got was The Alchemist. You see this book back here, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and this is a very good book. And I done had this book for some years, right? And I read this book like, you wouldn't know. I said it right, like you know. So I had this book for some years, and I've read the book once, and I listened to the audiobook like twice. So it's coming up. It may be a significance for you to read or listen to this book. I'm big on having like the physical, the book, actual book in your hand. But sometimes, you know, be at work because I know myself, put that earbud in and be just listening. So that may be something that you should do. But The Alchemist, you are the creator of your reality. You are the sculptor. Okay? Now you are on a fool's journey, the soul's journey, the journey of self-discovery. And I read the back of the book on another video, the previous video, and it caught my attention. And it says, to realize one's destiny is a person's obligation. No one can put you on this path. You will get signs and symbols and omens and be guided by your spirit guides, ancestors, and the Most High God and your higher self along the way. But you have to set it in motion. Okay? When you realize, I don't know. I can't say you will realize what your destiny is, but you will, well, I guess your destiny is your purpose. I don't know. But when you realize what your purpose is, I think that's when you get to the end of your fool's journey, when you realize what your purpose is. And I feel like that's when that level of that karmic cycle ends and you start all over again on a new level. New level, new devils, new situations. Okay? So that could be something. The journey to find who you are, to find wholeness with you, within you. So we'll dig a little bit more into The Alchemist. Now, I got, in life, there are two different people. One person that is humble and another one that is about to be humbled. And then I put bigger than the program. So somebody thought they was bigger than the program. Somebody thought they was bigger than the program. Somebody thought they was bigger than God. Now, where do they do that? And who does that? Somebody. And I feel like somebody about to get humbled. So in my previous video, before this one, I was talking about getting omens, signs and symbols, and how you will, I know I do, so this may be a message for somebody, that you will get this inner warning, like an inner alarm when somebody, internal alarm, when somebody is in your life with bad intentions. I done said this before, but there's an emphasis on this. Because when I repeat shit over and over again, it's for somebody. And maybe you ain't getting it. I don't know. But I get this internal alarm when somebody is fucked up. When they got bad intentions. That wolf in sheep clothing type deal. Type person. And this may be the person that think they bigger than the program. Yeah. This person will be getting humble or already has been humbled. Take that how it resonates. And I'm going to keep saying because I'm just going as I'm guided. I'm getting guided here. Let me go back real quick. Damn it. Hold on. I done effed up. Okay. So, I got the phrase in my head. I messed up on the phrase, but I had to Google it. You know? I got the phrase, do not touch my anointed ones. And that is found in Psalms 105:15 and 1 Chronicles 16:22, which states, touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm. This scripture emphasizes the protection of God's chosen individuals and serves as a warning against harming those who are appointed by him, her, it, whoever you put a label on God. I don't. But you may put a gender on God. Anyway, the context suggests that it refers to God's servants and prophets, highlights their significance in God's plan. I think I got that before, God's plan. So, don't be trying. Hey, I don't know who that's for, but that's for somebody. Do not touch my anointed ones. Somebody thought they was bigger than God. I don't know who the hell is that. But that is somebody. I don't know. I'm kind of scared for that person. But this is winding down on TikTok. We're at 1 and 8 minutes, but it will cut off. So if you want the extended version, please go to my YouTube channel for the extended version of this. Not extended, but the rest of this message. How about that? So, speaking of Bible verses or stories, I get them a lot. And like, I grew up in church on my dad's side of the family. They was really religious people, heavy religious people. But not so on my mom's side. But it is my foundation. But I've never been a person that read the Bible extensively and things like that. But one story that everybody knows, for the most part, is Noah's Ark. And I got Noah's Ark. And we're going to break down what this could mean for you. So, the story of Noah. Just one moment. Where we at? 1 and 9 minutes. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. I will have the link in the description. So if you want the rest of this message, you can, stroll over to my YouTube channel, Beautiful Phoenix LLC, Spiritual Coach Tarot. For more channel messages, and I do tarot readings over there, and it's going to start changing up a little bit. I'm just being obedient, and just however I'm being guided, that's how I'll move and go about that channel. But nothing but good intentions to help and guide others on their soul's journey. So the story of Noah is Okay, so the story of Noah is a biblical account of faith, obedience, and divine promise where Noah builds an ark to save his family and pairs of every animal from a catastrophic flood sent by God. Alright, this story is found in the book of Genesis in the Bible at a time when humanity had become corrupt and violent. God chose Noah, a righteous man, to carry out a crucial mission. God decided to cleanse the earth of its wickedness by sending a great flood, but he wanted to preserve Noah, his family, and pairs of every kind of animal. All right. So Noah, didn't mean to do that. Why is it doing it? It's giving me difficulties. It's doing whatever I want to do. Okay. Now, I'm going to break down what this could mean for you. Let me go back. Why am I humming like that? I don't know. Now, Ma was trying to break down the spiritual significance to different messages I get in my email real quick, because I email myself messages. Well, not messages, but notes. So, the spiritual meaning of Noah's Ark. This could be a prophetic warning before a shift that you're going to be going through. It could be about you seeing something before others do. So you may be clairvoyant, or you is going to have some type of clairvoyant vision. Dang it. I didn't exit out of there. Having a prophetic intuition. This could be dreams and things like that. Being guided to prepare for something. Now, everyone is going to understand your vision. You've gotten a lot of visions and want. That was something about me. Or this could be you. Okay. You've gotten a lot of visions and warnings, lady. All right. Or you will be getting a lot of these types of prophetic visions and dreams and such. The flood is emotional purging. I remember at the very beginning of, I just seen 333 on the timer. I remember the very beginning of my healing journey, my spiritual journey. I went through a few seasons. Excuse me, I ain't gonna say just one season. It was it was more than a few. It was a lot of seasons of purging. Like, I feel like the death card just was in my mind's eye. And it's like death, rebirth, transformation. The old version of you is dying. And you are going through an internal grieving process, as the old version of you is no longer going to be not only available for others, but you're not even going to recognize who you are. As well, I know this may be a significance for you as well. I know during my Persian seasons, the first beginning of my healing journey, I was emotional. I didn't even know I wasn't going through nothing heavy or significant to where I would be like so emotional. And end up having a lot of people in my family that I love and pass away. And I don't know if I was grieving them before, like I knew eternally, like I had like this eternal radar, like maybe I didn't know on a human level, but I knew on a spiritual level that people was going to pass away. I don't know. I just had this feeling. But either way, if that's not the case for you, emotional purging, purification of the subconscious, and this can just like I just was saying, the old versions of you is being washed away. Relationships or environments that cannot come with you will be removed. So as you level up and you go on another timeline, you will no longer resonate with certain places, people, and things that you used to. You done leveled up. Not that you better than anybody, but where other people, whatever vibrations other people or other person is, or whatever, you have went to another vibration, another level. And you will see, like, you will not, like, when you don't resonate with people anymore, certain people anymore, it's like you probably not, it's going to be really hard to even, I don't want to say be around them. I think you're just going to have to navigate your dealings with these individuals or this individual. You are being reset, okay? It's divine cleansing. So you're going to be going through a divine cleansing, an emotional purge. You may be physically, emotionally purging as well. Like some people, like I just said, I was like emotional. An emotional wreck. All right. You are under spiritual protection. The ark is a representation of like a container of your days. Inside this is the ark is like protection. It's a container of your destiny. It's like you in witness protection or something. I don't know. Spirit places you in a protected space while the world around you is shifting. So there may be I think I said this not too long ago, but you are going through a shift. Not just you, but the whole world is going through an energetic shift. And you may be feeling pulled to be in hermit mode, be in the house, kind of like lay low, not hang around certain individuals. It's going to be different for everybody. But Spirit is protecting you, sheltering you, while and setting you apart from people, because there is, not only is you going through a shift, but they are going through their own energetic shift as well. And I think it's a collective shift. So you are being hidden until you are ready, until Spirit feels that you are ready. So you are going to be, or you are in isolation mode. All right, so you are balancing out your chakras, but you're balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. Your logic and your intuition, your shadow and your light, your human self and your higher self. Nothing will ever be wasted. All parts of you are being shifted, but also you're learning to balance out your masculine, basically balancing out your masculine and feminine energies, and allowing yourself to be in these energies. I mean, you are a human. You know, you have a light side and you have a shadow side. Everything has to have duality and balance. You can't be over logical. You can be more masculine than feminine. You can, I think everybody, every human being needs to learn how to balance out both. There's a time and place for everything. And there's like, yeah. I think that, I don't know. You'll know what is your light and your shadow. It's not, everybody's is not the same. You know, somebody, maybe a man, for instance, may have a need to balance out that masculinity. Because when that masculinity overrides their emotions to be loving and caring, that would be that feminine side. When you more on that masculine energy side, where you more like ego, I think ego is like a masculine energy to me. And you have to learn to, your ego can have a seat at the table, but it can't be at the head of the table. You know what I mean? Everything has its place, but there's a need to make sure everything has a balance. There's something with balance and duality. And messages and confirmations. All right, so you're going to be, while you in this confined, protected space, you're going to be working on doing shadow work. You're going through a death, rebirth. You are going, the dark night of the soul. So as you go do your shadow work, having not intuitive. I was in my head. I was like having like some type of, I don't know what the fuck my brain was talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the dial. Like some internal dialect with yourself, introspection. Okay, and I don't know, you could be sitting there trying to figure out how you're going to end certain relationships with people. I don't know. But either way, endings and new beginnings. As you do your shadow work, as you go through the dark night of the soul and go through this purging process, there is always a rainbow at the end of a storm, right? Because it ain't going to be easy, all right? New beginnings. You're going to have this overwhelming sense of peace. And you will start to get divine confirmation of whatever God promised you. Whether it's in a dream or you just internal knowing that something is meant for you. You will get divine confirmation of that. I don't know what I put right here. All right. But either way, Spirit will give you signs. And I don't know. Somehow you will test the energy. I don't know what you're going to be doing. That could be different for different people. But it says test the energy. And then comes clarity. So you will get clarification. Signs and symbols and things like that. When it comes to not only your purpose, but God's promise. All right, so what I got is Noah built the ark before the storm. Spirit made him prepare during a time when nothing looked wrong. This is a message of faith, trust in divine instruction, acting on intuition, preparing for the life you pray for. Sometimes Spirit warns you because blessings need a foundation. So, you got to trust. You got to have faith. And when God moves you and God wants you to do certain things, when you absolutely trust your intuition and you know that you need to do certain things, do it. You are in preparation for, what God promised you, for God's promise. I'm telling you, I don't know what that is for you, but baby, I'm trying to go back. Okay. 633. Okay. Just one moment. I'm reading over the notes. Alright, so you will be, or this is kind of repeating what I just said. Just different. You are preparing for a shift that others cannot see yet. Just like Noah, you are receiving the download before the event. This is prophecy energy. You are being instructed quietly. Spirit is positioning you and preparing you. All right, so you're going to be given warnings, symbols, dreams, and intuitive hints. Basically, some of the things I've been saying. All right, so spiritual reset. So your energy is being cleansed. People, environments, energies that can't go forward with you. Old emotional patterns, an old version of yourself, relationships rooted in illusions or karmic heaviness. This is Spirit saying, I am washing away what was holding you back. So, cleansing all that guck, all that negativity, and all that karmic, when someone, well, for me and many other people, when they say karmic people or karmic lessons, they're their lessons. That doesn't mean that they are bad individuals. Karmic people come in our life to teach us lessons. You will know what those lessons is for you. So, you are washing away old patterns and an old version of yourself. Alright. So this is, oh, Jesus, kind of like repeating. So you're in divine isolation. Spirit is keeping you safe while the storm clears. What must leave your life? So know that the ark represents spiritual protection. You are in isolation season. I didn't say this already. So all your gifts are going to start to get integrated as you move forward. And this is why your visions are getting stronger. Alright? So as you work on yourself, as you isolate yourself from different people, or, you working on yourself and you purging all kind of things from out your life. You will see that your gifts are becoming integrated, intertwined, together, not split. This is why your visions are getting stronger. So you'll see your gifts getting more heightened. Okay, you get a shadow sign first, then a clarity sign. So this may be something you'll be going through. So I got ravens and doves. Okay. Lately, you've been getting mixed signs, warnings, confirmation, symbolic messages. This is the same energy of ravens equal warnings and dove equals confirmation. You get shadow signs first, then a clarity sign. Spirit is navigating you step by step, this is how Spirit is giving you, showing you, navigating you along the way. This is pretty much what I was saying in the beginning, but I'm kind of like just breaking it down. You may see ravens and doves, whether it's on your timeline, whether it's physically. You may see a dove in the street. You may see a raven in the sky. I don't know. That will be confirmation. That will be confirmation, and that will be an omen for you. And omens don't have to be bad, okay? You know, people say omens. They be like, oh, God, what does that mean? Omens is just another way of saying signs, symbols, and whatever. It's no biggie. It could be, but, I mean, don't read into it too much. All right, your promise. Your promise is your rainbow. The next season of your life, the next level of your life will not repeat the past. Won't he do it? This next season will include stability, spiritual authority, a purified path, new alignment, blessings that cannot be sabotaged. This is divine inheritance. This is inheritance energy after endurance. 22:33 on the timer. And lastly, the core, for Noah's Ark. The core message in this is stay obedient to your intuition. Keep preparing. Your ark is almost ready. Don't argue with the storm. Build, listen, and trust. You are being elevated. So Spirit is removing everything that cannot stand at your next level. So trust your intuition, trust the messages, and listen, and have faith, and do the work. So that was the message when it comes to Noah's Ark. I just got building and they will come. I don't know. The things that be popping in my head. Okay, so now we're going to switch energies. Okay. I think this is the last one, if I'm not mistaken. So I got different messages. Take these messages how they resonate. And it's funny. So when did I write this? This was like, I don't even got the date on here. But I wrote, through faith and patience, you will inherit the promises of God. I wrote that. Know that you deserve good things no matter what mistakes you've made in life. Okay? And this will go past fast. I got Janet Jackson's Funny How Time Flies. That could be significant. Believing in yourself is the highest level of intelligence. Okay? Carl Jung, you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. So put that shit into action. Make little steps, little strides. You know, little becomes big. Okay? Small steps end up being big steps. Just make a step, no matter how small it is. So, I got collateral damage. And take this how it resonate. You could watch the movie with collateral damage. Who in that movie? Is it Will Smith in that movie? No. This movie came out in 2002. 2626 was on the timer. Here we go. Maybe we own to something. Maybe we own to something. I swore I thought he was in that, but he's not. So who are the people that are in this film? It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, John Leguizamo. Look, Leguizamo. I don't know how to say his name. Damn. John Turturro. Well, he played in something else. I'm gonna click on him. See, this is when you get off. What he played in? February 28th may be significant. What movies did he play in? I swear he looks so familiar. Oh, he played in Do the Right Thing. I want to say. Yep. He played in Do the Right Thing, The Big Lebowski, whatever how you say it. Barton Fink. Oh brother, where art thou? I hate this laptop sometimes. It would just give me. I don't know. It's giving me difficulty. So wow, I don't know why I end up clicking on him. But he played in Do the Right Thing. So Do the Right Thing, maybe just that you need to do the right thing. I don't know. Somebody needs to do the right thing. I think this is a message. I'm telling you. Because collateral damage. I'm about to, as soon as this laptop stops acting, freezing up on me. I don't know. This is like irking me. Okay, we're gonna pause it real quick. Alright, so I'm back. This thing wanted to give me like a hard time. So I don't know why I went to do the right thing. Somebody needs to do the right thing because I'm incorporating collateral damage and do the right thing. And then I seen Severance. Honey, child. Somebody needs to do the right thing. And that's a TV show. Severance. What? Yo. I be reading into stuff a little too much. But, hey, we just gonna go with the flow. I be tripping myself out sometimes. Severance is about, and the guy that I was just talking about, he's in this show. That's why I paused it because the computer was acting real crazy, freezing. It was crashing. Something is about to crash. I don't fucking know. But anyway, here we go with the bush. I'm just kidding. This is like annoying. I'm about to throw this laptop. Stressing me out. Okay, anyway. I was trying to see what... I be trying to go with the flow. Like when I'm being guided to like look at something. So Severance may be a thing. Let me go back. Because I don't know what the hell. Like, why it just don't give me, like, why it's got to be all this big thing, like. Okay, so this is a TV series, Severance, and it follows employees with a company, a biotechnical company, that have undergone severance, a procedure that splits a person's memories between work and their personal life. This creates two separate identities for employees. The innie, who has no knowledge of the outside world, and the outie, who lives their life outside without any knowledge of their job. What? Honey. Child, I don't know. Anyway, it may not even be that. It could be just the word severance could be significant. It doesn't have to be that extensive. Okay. I just seen 3443. So, collateral damage. In a spiritual or vision, I got collateral damage. It's about unintended consequences, energetic fallout, with people getting affected by something they were never meant to be a part of. You are seeing the side effects, not the main event. It's funny because, remember, I was about to say yesterday, but my previous channel message, I said you may see somebody's karma. You may be seeing the side effects of somebody's karma. You may not see the main event of somebody's karma, but you may see the remnants of somebody's karma. I don't know. This situation is bigger than one person. So this may be more than just one person. So the main conflict isn't about you. So this doesn't affect you personally. But you may be affected in some type of way. But it says, but you or someone you care about may feel the effects. Basically what I just said. So, something is spilling over from somebody else's choices. Damn. You may be collateral damage, or someone may be collateral damage in somebody's somebody's entanglement. I'm telling you, warning about entanglement. Don't step into a battle that isn't yours. Protect your energy. Someone else's chaos could pull you in if you do not be careful. So, I got a vision last night. It was a small vision, okay? I was meditating in bed, per usual, and I got this screaming, rampant woman. She was tall. I felt like she was tall. I don't know if she was Caucasian, but she was light complected. And she had red lipstick on, and she was mad. She was screaming. I don't know. Somebody pissed the fuck off. But yeah. So there could be some unintended harm caused by someone else's deception or ego. Alright, somebody's acting in a shadow. It could be somebody lying, manipulating, or creating some type of conflict. Innocent people getting caught in the crossfire of somebody's bullshit. Like, there is a ripple effect because of another's actions. That's some fucked up shit. Yo, this is insane. You are being positioned as an observer and not a participant. You are meant to witness, understand, and avoid, and not absorb. Now, this can mean that an event that is unfolding spiritually, and spirit is warning you to step back and let things play out. That's basically what I said the last message. I said, some of y'all is not meant to intervene in a situation. But I feel like some of you may be seeing the remnants. Hopefully you don't get affected. You know, sometimes that happen. It's part of being collateral damage because of somebody's lies and manipulation in their fucking ego. You know, sometimes that happens. Innocent people get caught in the crossfire because of somebody's motherfucking fucked up ways, their choices. But some, you are going to be watching things unfold spiritually. And Spirit says step back and let things play out. Avoid being pulled into someone else's karmic cleanup. Somebody, I'm telling you, somebody's about to go through some fucking karma with a karmic because of their fucking choices and their manipulation and their lies. So that's what I got. Collateral damage and severance. Somebody is probably severance. It could be, I don't know. Something's been, I don't know what the hell. I know it's wrong. Let me go back. I don't know about it. Somebody keep getting severance from a job, severance from an employer. I don't know. But if it's a relationship wise, somebody could be disconnecting or separating or detaching or divorce from a connection due to somebody's fucked up ass ways. I'm going to cuss because somebody is collateral damage and because of somebody's fucking ego and somebody's manipulation and their lies. That's some fucked up shit. But that's the way of the world, unfortunately. So let me look up Janet Jackson. Funny How Time Flies. Let me see. I don't know why I got that song. And then we're going to end it. Because this has been going on. This is going to be long. Like an hour. So this song was released in 1987, November 2nd. It can be significant. It doesn't have to. What season is this? No, is it Sagittarius or Libra? No, Scorpio. Honey, I don't know. What is November 2nd? It's either Scorpio or I think it's Scorpio though. Alright, so this could be about something being a celebratory moment, but it could be bittersweet. Somebody could be thinking how, you know, time flies when they with you or when they was with you. They could be reminiscing. Let me see if I can get the lyrics. I don't even remember how the song goes. Why is it in... I don't know where it all went. Time passes by just when it seemed the fun began. This could be somebody being nostalgic. It gives me that feeling. Or, yeah, somebody is feeling this way. Funny how time flies when you're having fun. Please stay. but time never ends. Let's find the time to get together once again, so somebody could want to get, together again and have fun time with you. Don't you leave ever. Don't you ever go. Say you love me so. Funny how time flies when you're having fun. When you're having fun. And then she's speaking French or something. Oh. Listen to that song. I just remember what the song was. Like, it's very sexual. Somebody want to do something with you. I don't know. Be careful doing that. I don't know. Something could be, hey, just shame. Collateral damage in that song. I don't know. But either way, that is the message. This has been a long message, but I was sitting on this message for some time. Friday. But that collateral damage, that been on here for a minute. It's around the same time I got the last message. But collective, that is your channel message. I was going to pull tarot, but I may do a tarot reading separated from this. You never know, it may intertwine somehow. That's how energy can go sometimes. But anyway, I hope this resonated. Take this, hold it dear. It may resonate later. This may not even be your message. It may be about someone that's in your energy. So always have an open mind and an open heart. But either way, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. And to those that's already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing and watching. And if you commented, thank you. Very appreciated. Anyway, until next time, beautiful people. Bye.